Oh, my. Ah! Oh!
One, two, three, four. Take your left and close the door. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hurry up, we got a date. 9, 10, 11.
Mandy! Something tells me that wasn't part of the routine.
Maybe they should consider working it in.
It's broken! It's broken! Your arm?
Your leg?
My manicure! My life is ruined! How can I feel good if I don't look good?
Yeah, how will you survive?
Oh, please! Everyone knows it's what's on the outside that counts! Ah! This is all your fault, Clover! You threw off the balance of the pyramid with your cheap hair moves! Now what am I gonna do for the rest of the semester while my nails grow back?
Hello? All you have to do is get fake nails.
Mandy doesn't do fake?
Why don't you join the Bev TV station, Mandy? They're looking for on-air talent. Since they only shoot from the waist up, no one will see your hands.
That is a brilliant idea! After all, what more do you need to get through life than a pretty face?
Great! I'll show you where to sign up.
TV station? David? Wait!
Stop procrastinating and hurry up, girls.
We're falling as fast as we can, Gladys!
Excellent, you're here.
Yeah, just in time to discover that you're a total slob, Jer.
This mess is exactly why I summoned you, to take inventory of all these gadgets.
What? Since when do we have to take inventory? We're super spies now.
Plus, last time we checked, Gladys was your assistant.
I am not an assistant. I am a gadget lending and distribution interactive system, and taking inventory is beneath me.
It's settled then. I'll check back with you later.
So where should we start?
I guess with these. Multifunction charm bracelet, heat sensor motion detector sunglasses, and the wind tunnel hairdryer. Would the heat sensor motion detector sunglasses be filed under H for heat or S for sunglasses?
How about B for boring?
Hey, a video game! I knew Jer wasn't all work and no play. Wow, rad video game.
I think that video game was more like a teleporting gadget, Alex.
We better give Jer a call so he can come pick us up.
Oh, great. The landing must have broken our X-powders.
Oh, well then, I guess there's only one thing we can do.
Walk back to Whoop.
No, go shopping.
Haven't seen this store before.
It's a bit Euro for Beverly Hills, but if it's the new trend, who am I to argue?
How can you feel good if you don't look good? Totally. It's what's on the outside that counts.
Where have I heard that before?
After all, what more do you need to get through life than a pretty face? Is it me, or does everyone sound
If
like...
you can't judge a person by their looks, then how can you know who to date? Tune in tonight for a very special live edition of As the World Revolves Around Mandy.
Mandy? Wait a sec. The Bev TV station is closed circuit. It can't broadcast this far.
You mean she has a real TV show? Life can be cruel.
Yeah, cruel to Mandy. I mean, I've heard of the camera adding pounds, but years?
Girls, I don't think we're in Beverly Hills anymore. Jerry's gadget wasn't a teleporter. It was a time machine.
You mean we're 15 years in the future?
20.
Who cares about math? I just lost my youth. Boy, they're not kidding when they say it goes by fast.
Forget youth, we have bigger problems. In case you haven't noticed, Mandy is a mega celebrity.
We have to get to Whoop so Jared can transport us back to the past where Mandy's just Mandy and not some supersized superstar.
won't accept our code.
Rejected? As if.
Way to accessorize us out of a sticky situation, Clover.
Weird. Everything's covered in plastic.
Reminds me of my grandmother's house.
Let's power up Gladys. She'll know what's going on.
It's just like her to be difficult at a time like this. Maybe you better do it the old-fashioned way and hotwire her.
Sam, Clover, Alex, what are you doing here? And why do you look so young?
We found Jerry's time machine and, well, here we are. But where's Whoop?
Whoop, shut down years ago.
Shut down? As in closed?
In a word, yes.
What about in several words?
Jerry was getting old and tired, so he had himself cryogenically frozen. His plan is to thaw himself in 100 years, in hopes that science will have advanced enough to extend his life.
Whoa.
Whoa, amazing!
Yeah, amazingly gross. He looks all pruny.
Clover?
What? It's not like he can hear me.
Gladys, you must know how to get us back to the past, being Jerry's assistant and all.
I am not an assistant. I am a gadget lending and distribution interactive system, and operating a time machine is beneath me.
Well, what are we supposed to do now?
Hey, maybe we can help ourselves.
Now's not the time for new age cliches, Sammy. We need a way back.
No, our future selves. Maybe our 2025 selves can help us.
That's right! There are two of us now. Gladys, whatever happened to us?
You went into business for yourselves. You loved being spies too much to give it up just because Jerry retired.
Ooh, wow, we sound so great.
All right then, let's pay ourselves a little visit.
Check us out! We still live together! How awesome!
More like pathetic. I mean, hello, 30-something and still single?
On second thought, maybe we should let ourselves in.
Oh, that looks like us! And we don't look like we want to be going wherever that thing is taking us.
Okay, so I haven't worked out for a few days, but should I be this winded?
I am with ya. I feel like I've been on a shopathon and I don't even have anything to show for it.
The time travel must be affecting our molecular structure. At this rate, I don't think we have much time before we deteriorate into nothingness.
In that case, we better look for clues ASAP.
Oh, cute! I wonder if I'll mind if I borrow it for myself.
Wow, it's like I don't even know myself anymore. Ollie! Okay, I'm still me.
Awesome! Now this is something to look forward to. I wonder if I still have the same password. I am so predictable, and so changing that when I get home. Let's see what files I have. Emails, personal, bingo, work. Let's see what the last file was that I worked on. Mandy! Clover! Alex, come check this out! We have a file on Mandy, and look at this. She went from having one talk show to running Mandy Media Enterprises all in the span of a month.
She is enterprising.
We think she's more than enterprising. She's up to something bad.
So she must be behind the abduction then.
Never thought I'd say this, but it's time to pay Mandy a little visit.
Guess a big celeb like her can't have too much security.
Well, she's not shy. Good Morning Mandy, Live with Mandy, Judge Mandy, Mandy 90210.
Hey, didn't Jumbotron Mandy say she was doing a special live show tonight?
Hey, good idea. We'll sabotage her broadcast.
Or we can look for clues to find out what she's up to.
Yeah, okay, Sam. Except for the shameless self-obsession, it all looks pretty normal to me.
Except, I've never seen a camera like this before. Pretty high-tech stuff. You guys, there's a weird pulsing inside the chassis, like some sort of transmitter.
Did you hear that?
There's a room behind this wall.
Oh, maybe one of these. No. How about this one? Third time's the charm.
Deja vu much?
Now what is Mandy up to with these cheap holographic knockoffs?
I don't know, but that so totally doesn't look like me.
But it is me. I mean, I am you.
We actually traveled through time with Jer's time machine.
A good try, but I don't recall doing that, and if you were really me, then I'd remember, wouldn't I? That makes total sense, and I can see where I would think that, except no. You see, the cycle has to start somewhere, and we're it, so you haven't experienced it yet, therefore you can't remember it yet.
This is so like us to travel through time to save ourselves. We're awesome!
Well, we sort of got here by accident, but now that we're here, we'll get us out of this mess.
Totally. I mean, for one thing, I need to know where I got that outfit. It's Ray cute.
Yeah, I'm not so sure you can get away with something like that anymore, Clover. I mean, you are kind of old.
Trust me, you won't feel old when you're actually here.
Says you. I'm already feeling it. In fact, I'm not so sure I'll even make it to 2025. You have to, or I won't make it. And if I don't make it, we won't be able to stop Mandy from broadcasting her hypnotizing show into every house across the world.
So that's what the transmitter is for. It's some sort of hypnotic device. Oh, we have to stop that show from airing, but first we need to get you out of here. Careful, these frames are electrically charged.
Well, well, well. What freak of nature do we have here?
Your worst nightmare, double trouble.
Hardly. Nothing will stop me from mandifying the entire planet.
Mandifying? Don't you mean hypnotizing?
Why earn something when you can just take it? And once everyone worships me like they do in Beverly Hills, I'll be the #1 celebrity of all time. Enjoy the show!
I always thought I was a much better fighter than that.
Sorry, the time travel is wreaking havoc with our chemistry. Our energy level is zip and getting worse by the second. Well, if we don't get out soon, not only will Mandy be the #1 global celeb spouting off her shallow Mandyisms, but we'll be forced to watch it becoming hypnotized ourselves.
Yeah, but how do we get out when we can't even touch the glass?
Not without really messing up our hair at the very least.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? No, I think you're thinking what I'm thinking.
Will someone tell me what the Sams are thinking?
The Wind Tunnel 9000! We can't touch the glass because we'll get shocked, but maybe we can melt it without ever touching it.
Okay, that was freaky to watch. Save yourselves. Go on without me.
Make that us. I'm done too.
You girls go to Whoop and defrost Jerry so you can get back to the past. We'll go after Mandy. Thanks. I always knew I could count on myself.
Welcome to As the World Revolves Around Mandy. My guest tonight is me. Because when you're perfect, no one else will do. And I'm here to invite you into my coveted world. Because you too can be just like me.
Sorry, show canceled.
I'm sure.
Say cheese.
But I am the #1 mega global celebrity! You can't do this to me!
Sorry, your 15 minutes are up.
He's thawing. Or melting.
Whatever he's doing, he better pick up the pace, because my knees are seriously buckling here.
Oh, what? Drat. I thought I'd wake up in the future, not the past.
You are in the future. Well, sort of. I mean, we are actually the ones in the future thanks to your time machine, and you're technically in the... Oh, all I know is we need to get home, Jer.
Are you saying my time machine worked?
Yes. See, you're so good at your job you don't even realize it. It's a shame you retired.
Thanks, Sam. But you're all looking rather peaked.
We need to put the pedal to the metal, Jer, or else we might not have the strength to travel.
Say no more. Now, where did I put that time machine? Well, since I never actually used it, I haven't seen it for decades.
Oh, may I suggest you look in the file of unused gadgets?
Of course. It's in cold storage file XJ923. Gladys, fetch the machine.
Fetching is beneath me, Jerry.
Gladys!
Well, if you put it that way.
Oh, Jer, it's good to see you up and unthawed.
Clover, Sam, Alex.
We stopped the broadcast, but we just couldn't let us leave without saying goodbye.
What about the damage already done? Oh, you know how fickle fans are. Everyone will be emulating someone else next week.
Yeah, right!
We'll just put her in the holding facility.
Cool new feature, Jer. When did you put that in?
I believe I created that in 2010. You know, all this spy activity is making me feel quite invigorated. 20 years younger, in fact. I think I'll reopen Whoop.
Just because you're back doesn't mean you can start bossing me around, Jerry.
Just like old times.
Maybe Alex was right. We really can't pull that off anymore. Thanks. If you can't be honest with yourself.
All right, girls, are you ready? Oh, my. I must say, your lack of progress is rather disappointing.
We'll explain later. Right now, we've got to change the future.
Change the future? Girls, what's going on here?
Less questioning and more helping. As in, find me a gadget that can make my nails grow back pronto.
I'm sure I must have something. Ah, here you are.
Thanks, Jer.
You know, you look 20 years younger all of a sudden.
Ah.
Okay, girls, time to sell it.
Wow, Clover. Do you really think you will be head cheerleader?
Of course she will, Alex. With Mandy out of the picture now.
Luckily, she'll never get her hands on my super nail enhancing polish.
Hi, Mandy. You better hurry before you miss your audition.
I have better things to do than a stupid high school TV show now that I'm back in form. After all, it's what's on the outside that counts.
Well, that's it. Everything's back to normal.
Shouldn't we be happier than this?
Changing the course of history isn't as simple as it seems.
Let's just hope nothing else comes along to steer Mandy or anyone in that direction again.
Hey, Clover. You know, you should think about trying out for the TV spot.
Me? Famous? A TV celeb? Do you think they'll broadcast all the way to Clover Hills?
No thanks.
Not interested.
This is like so exciting. I've decided to share my super secret beauty tips just for you. Oh, as you can see, the precise combination of powder to shadow to blush to gloss needs to be highly safeguarded. But not to worry. Oh. Like I was saying, au naturel for the face is the way to go this season.